Rice, written by Ting Yi. Rice is a very important food for more than half of the world's people. In many Asian countries, rice is eaten at every meal. Many areas of the world have grown rice for thousands of years. In China, scientists discovered rice fields that were over 18,000 years old. That means rice has been a part of life in China for a very long time. Growing and cooking rice are the part of the Chinese culture. There are about 7,000 kinds of rice. They include long and short grain rice, sweet rice, wild rice, and brown rice. Rice is low in salt and fat. And this is an excellent source of starch. Rice is grown in many countries of the world. It grows in fields called paddies. Some rice need a lot of water to grow. So some rice paddies are flooded with broad water. Many people greet each other by saying, "How are you?" But China people greet each other differently. They say, "Qi fan mei you." It means, "Have you eaten rice yet?" Rice is used in many other Chinese sayings too. If you say, "I lost my rice bowl," it means, "I lost my job." Throwing a rice bowl on the floor is an insult and a sign of anger. The Chinese teach their children that they must eat every grain of rice in their bowls. It is a way of showing appreciation for farmers who work hard in the rice fields. Rice is used to make many things in China. Parts of the rice plants are used to make paper and baskets. But the most important basket are used to make paper and baskets. But the most important product is food. Rice grain is used for making rice wines and vinegar. Rice can be crushed into rice flour. The flour is used to make cakes, noodles, and sweet treats. Rice is used to make many tasty dishes, such as chicken fried rice. You are going to learn to make this dish, but first you must learn how to make the plain rice. It's easy, so let's try it. Before you start, wash your hands and put on the apron. Cooking is a lot of fun, but it's important to be very careful working with sharp knives, hot pans, and hot stove. Always wear oven gloves when you pick up hot pots and pans. Before you cook, it is best to gather what you need. It is also a good idea to clean up as you go along. Be sure to ask an adult to help with the cutting, and always have an adult around when working near a hot stove. To cook rice, you need these tools: a measuring cup, a saucepan with a lid, a strainer. You also need these things: 2 cups of long grain rice, 3 cups of water. Now you are ready to prepare the food. 1. Measure 2 cups of rice. 2. Place the rice in the strainer. Rinse well with cold water. 3. Place the clean rice in the pan. Add 3 cups of water. 4. Place the pan on the stove. Bring the water to the boil. Boil until the rice absorbs most of the water. 5. Cover the pan with a lid. Simmer of low heat for 15 minutes. 2 cups of uncooked rice will become 6 cups of fluffy rice. Servants, rice as a base for the great meal. Rice is good with many Chinese dishes. For example, it is good with sweet and sour pork, orange chicken, and beef broccoli. Or you can serve rice with steaks, fish, or chilies and beans. Now that you can make rice, let's try a popular Chinese dish, chicken fried rice. First, get the tools you need: a cutting board, a sharp knife, 2 small mixing bowls, a fork, a measuring cups and a measuring spoons, a large non-stick frying pan or a wok, a spatula or a large wooden spoon. You also need the following things: 5 green onions, 1 large cooked chicken breast, boneless, 4 cups of cooked chilled rice, 3 eggs, half cups of frozen peas, salt, 3 tablespoons of vegetables oil, salt and pepper to taste. You need to make the sauce, so get these things: 2 tablespoons for chicken broth, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1/4 teaspoon of the pepper. Now it's time to get work. You will need an adult to do the cutting. 1. Chop the green onion in the cutting board. Cut the chicken breast into small strips. In 1 small bowl, beat the egg with a fork. In another small bowl, measure what you need for the sauce. Then mix those ingredients together. Now it's time to cook. Make sure you have an adult around to help. 1. Heat the vegetables oil on the frying pan. 2. Stir fry the egg until it's scrambled, about 1 minute. 3. Add the green onions, chicken, and peas. Stir them over a high heat for about 2 minutes. 4. Add the rice and sauce and stir for 2 more minutes. 5. Taste till you see if you need a pinch of salt or pepper. Serve while it's hot. Put them in a large serving bowls or put in dinner plates. Chicken fried rice make a tasty meal for your family and friends. Enjoy it often and when someone asks you, 吃饭没有? Yes, you can answer, 吃了. Yes.